Shalom, Grand Rising, Osio, Polito. Welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. I am your brother, Daniela. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to the God of Israel. I also want to give recognition to the Holy Spirit and recognition to Yahushua. Many salutes, much love, much ahab to you brothers and sisters who are keeping the will of our God to the best of your abilities. With that being said, welcome to the video. I also want to ask a favor that you brothers and sisters send up righteous prayers for our sister Simone and other brothers and sisters who are, who needs healing physically or spiritually. Those who are trying to do the will of our God. If you could send them righteous prayers for them. In this video, I'm going to talk about, talk about a little development with the Kyrie Irving situation. Yesterday, I made a video talking about just giving my opinion on the Kyrie Irving situation. Essentially, stating that I feel, I stated a lot of things, but, the main thing is that I feel that he should not have apologized. And forgive me, I am in my car. My other car is not as new. So, you will hear some sounds and whatnot. But anyways, in the last video, I did state that I don't agree with him apologizing, especially since he went so hard, saying that, he has an army behind him. And essentially, even though he didn't say it, you could tell he didn't want to apologize just from his actions. So, I really hope that with this new video that the brother is really protected. Really has an army. And the reason why I say that, because in his new video he's very cryptic. But those who are paying attention, those who are in the know, will know what he's talking about, to a certain degree. Because he said that, these old ways are going to change. These old ways of living is going to change. That can mean various things to different people. But, with him, visibly in this walk that I call it, some people call it being in the truth. But everybody's truth is different. You see what I'm saying? So I call it this walk, this awakening, this walk and this awakening. With him being in his walk, I could pretty much understand what he is talking about. And he's talking about these controllers, these people who control the society, that their time is coming to an end soon, and they know it. And like I said in the other video, they are afraid. They are afraid. And this is why they are going so hard against those of us who know who we are and know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They can call us anti-Semites all they want, but guess what? That's not going to change the truth. It's not going to change reality, okay? It's just not. And there's no way in hell we could be anti-Semitic, because that means that we will be against ourselves. The so-called Negroes and our descendants, don't matter what your racial variation is, as long as your forefather is Shemitic on your father's side, you are a Semite. Us so-called American Negroes, by and large, not all, but by and large, we are Semitic, if you will. We descend from Shem. We are the so-called children of Israel. Our God is the God of Israel, the God that you read in the Bible and in other books also. That is our God. So there's no way Kyrie Irving nor people who know the same truths as him are anti-Semitic. Because the truth is that we are not anti-Semitic because we are Shemites. Okay? But they're going to do their best to try to shut that down. See, what they're doing and what brothers and sisters and even Kyrie has to understand. And if anybody knows Kyrie personally, have him reach out to me, have him reach out, or somebody who knows him. I don't want him to directly, reach out to me on social media, but someone who knows him, have him reach out to me. And I could definitely help the brother out and point him to other brothers who can help him too. But there's a whole, I was talking about the PSYOP the other day, and I do believe there's a PSYOP going on with this whole Kyrie Irving thing. Not saying that he's the one at the helm of it, but that what's going on right now, the movement that's going on right now, is being used by the controllers as a PSYOP too. And it's this whole thing of trying to associate us with Africa, okay? Because our ancestors did not come over from Africa. That in itself was a whole PSYOP. It was a whole hijack, okay? Our ancestors did not come from Africa. They're from America. We've always been here. Always. Okay? But that's the least of our worries right now, right? That's the least of our worries. Is, the whole Africa and whatever. That could come with time, because I used to think that we were from Africa. Until I learned. Until I studied. And, God of Israel willing, this brother will find out that he is not from Africa also. But, yeah, so, like I said in another video yesterday, I truly believe that these people are doing what they are doing right now with this whole anti-Semitism is so that they can shut down the truth. So they can shut down the so-called Hebrew Israelites, right? Because a lot of us, even though, there's a lot of us who are still wicked as hell. I mean, very wicked. Because all of us are wicked to a certain degree. All of us sin to a certain degree. We're not perfect, right? But there's a lot of us who are waking up. There's a lot of us who are waking up. Like I said, we're still sinning and stuff, but there's always a chance for repentance, right? They don't want that. They do not want that at all. They don't want us to wake up. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the traffic. But yeah, they don't want us to wake up at all. That's the last thing they want. So what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to shut down the so-called Hebrew Israelites. Because like I said yesterday, they did this very same thing just a few years ago with the conspiracy theory channels and the conspiracy theory videos. I'm sure some of you guys remember it if you were into, this whole awakening thing that has been going on for, I would say, probably the past 7 years, right? If you've been familiar with the conspiracy theory channels, a lot of them went down, a lot of them didn't come back, but you have newer ones that are still here. But the part of the internet and the part of YouTube that they did not touch, that they didn't deem dangerous at the time, was the Hebrew Israelite sector. They left us unscathed. But I think that they were just only waiting. They were only biding their time to attack. And right now, I think is that time to attack. They see Kanye talking about it. Now Kyrie, posted a link. And now, they're trying to drag everybody into it and talk about how anti-Semitic this is. Because remember what they did to Nick Cannon. Remember what they did to him a few years ago. And sorry about all the sniffling and stuff, but remember what they did to him. Remember, they drug him around everywhere. Made him apologize. They made him meet with certain people. I mean, doing all this crazy stuff that he did not need to do. The man didn't even do that. But that's what they're trying to do to Kyrie. And I feel like they're going to say, or they're going to try to, push that anyone who is black, who talks about being a black Israelite, a black Jew, a Hebrew Israelite, whatever you want to call it, whatever they call it, right? Because we don't call ourselves the black Israelites. We don't call ourselves African Israelites or the black Jews or anything like that. We don't do that. But that's what they call us, right? Anything that's associated with that is going to be considered rhetoric, and it's going to be considered hate speech. It's going to be considered anti-Semitism. Because, mind you, that's really all the book and the documentary Hebrew to Negroes was talking about. It was talking about how our identity was stolen, taken from us, because as a punishment from our God. And that there are other people who have acquired, stolen our identity, right? That's not hating another group. Even the writer and the creator of the documentary came out the other day and said that his documentary wasn't made to hate. And honestly, I can tell you this, as a man who has been in this walk for a very long time, over 10 years, I've been in this walk. I hate evil. And I'm sure Kyrie can say the same thing. But I hate evil. I don't hate a particular group of people, because there are evil people who are in my group, who are even those who call themselves Hebrew Israelites. Guess what? My God, the God that is mentioned in the Bible, the God of Israel, he said, woe to those who call good evil and evil good. He hates evil. He states that several times throughout the Bible. I try to be like my God. I try to be like-minded with my God. I try to do my best to be on one accord with my God. So like him, woe to those who call evil good and good evil. Woe to evil. Woe to evil. So what I'm saying is that I don't hate a particular group of people. I hate those who do evil, who intentionally go out their way to harm people. I hate that. I hate when I sin. I hate when I do the wrong things, right? I beat myself up when I do the wrong things, right? I'm not happy when I do the wrong things. So it's not about a particular group of people. And a lot of us so-called Israelites who have been in this walk for a while and have matured in this walk, we all think very similar. We don't hate a certain group of people. We hate wickedness. Right? So you can't say that I'm anti-Semite because I'm telling the truth that, hey, we are the children of Israel, and that there are another group of people who have taken our identities. And there are even people from that group who admit that the identity of the so-called biblical Hebrew Israelites is not their identity. There's a book called The 13th Jew. I mean, why have they not criticized that book? I mean, the writer of the book was killed. I mean, he died mysteriously. But why are they not coming down hard against that book? Because literally that book went harder than Hebrews and Negroes, in a sense of identifying that the people that the world or the masses recognize as being Jewish, that they're not the real biblical Israelites, right? So I don't know why they came down so hard on Kyrie and, others who just mention that, hey, we're the Israelites, or even just share a link to a post saying, hey, we're the Israelites, right? I mean, to me, that's absolutely ridiculous, but we know why they're doing it, because the people who control this society, they're evil, they're wicked, and that's what I'm against. I'm against evil. I'm against wickedness. And so is our God. But see, they're afraid because they know this awakening has been happening for a while, and they're trying their best to stifle the growth. But they're not going to be able to stop it. It's already a snowball. It's already snowballing, and that damn thing is as big as a car. And you're just they're like one man trying to stop a snowball going downhill bigger than your car. They're not going to be able to stop it. That snowball is going to devour them and keep rolling. It's going to make them a part of that snowball. So anyways, guys, that's essentially all I have to say. But check out Kyrie Irving's new video. Like I said, it's a little cryptic, but it's good because he's operating in wisdom now. And he's talking to those who have a certain level of understanding. He's letting us know that, hey, things are happening. They may not like it, but things are happening. And it's going to come to an end soon. And they're afraid. They are afraid. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Just keep trying the best you can. None of us are perfect. They can call us anti-Semitic all they want. It's not going to change the fact of the matter of who we are and who they are. Because this is the thing. The more they come down on us unrighteously, unjustly, the more they are heaping destruction, damnation, punishment on their own hands. Oh yeah, man. You can best believe everybody who's playing a part in hiding who we are. And I'm talking about, even simple as the NBA commissioner saying, oh yeah, we're going to suspend this guy. People like that. To people who are out here saying, no, you're not the Jews, you're niggers and all this stuff and, all that crap. Those who are hiding our books. Those who are destroying our artifacts, destroying our structures. Those that are burning books, destroying anything that belongs to us. Those who have killed our people off. Those who continue to destroy our people in any way. They're all heaping more and more destruction on their heads, and they're all going to pay. Trust and believe. They're all going to pay. And guess what? They can't kill us all off, because if they do, their world ends. Everything ends. So, they know that, and that's why they're very afraid. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Shalom. And may the God of Israel bless you all.